Okay. So let's see. Does that make things better? Start recording. Am I gonna have issues if I start recording now? I shouldn't have issues. Shouldn't have any problems. Okay. As long as I don't add Twitch into it, apparently we can handle this. Nvidia is easy with Linux. It's honestly nowhere close to all of the horror stories that you've been told. Let's go ahead. We're going to start off with the first one that I've had the chance to really get a good feel on. Current things that I've been playing with is Nobara, Arch Linux, and Pico OS. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at Nobara first, and then we'll move on to Pico OS and Arch. Also, if you're wanting to watch stuff like this, I do these live from time to time. Just go ahead and click the notification bell and click all for the notifications, and you can go ahead and watch them all. But we're gonna go ahead and dive on into that whole experience. Let's get into it. All right, first things first that we're gonna want to do. We're gonna open up our favorite web browser, the best web browser, the only web browser that we could ever want to use. Come on. Okay, there we go. So, google.com. All right. And we're going to type in on our web browser. We're going to be grabbing Nobara, Nobara Linux. It's also nobaraproject.org, but there's that. We're going to go over here and click download. We're going to scroll down into the NVIDIA section, right? Now, the thing that I have the most experience with is the KDE environment. If you want to use the GNOME environment or anything else, you're more than welcome to. We're going to go ahead and download the KDE environment. Um, and I already have it downloaded, but that's how you do it. And then the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go to rufus.ie, right? We're going to scroll all the way down through the advertisements, and we're going to go ahead and click this right here for the standard edition, not the portable edition, right? Standard edition. And then we're going to go ahead and close out of our web browser. Then we're going to go down here to File Explorer. We're going to go to Downloads, and we're going to go ahead and double click on Rufus. All right. Now, I have already put in 2 USB drives into my computer that I use for my, the videos that I do right here. Um, you're going to want to select the USB drive. These ones are constantly being erased and whatnot. So there's no information that's important to have on them. Yours is probably going to be a different scenario. You're going to need to make sure that you back up any of the information that you want on your computer, as well as any information that you want that's on your USB drive. Once we have that sorted, go ahead and select your USB drive. Boot selection, we're going to leave this alone. We don't need to touch it. And then we're going to go to select, and we're going to grab Nobara, which we have already downloaded. Click OK. Now this is going to say that's a hybrid OS. We're just going to ignore that. That's not really important. Click start, and it says all of the data will be destroyed. Everything's going to be lost. All of it's going to be gone. We're going to go ahead and click OK. And then this timer down here at the bottom is going to tell us, how much time it took. So when we get back, as far as the recording process is concerned, you guys will get an idea of how long it took. For anybody that's watching the live stream, you guys are going to go ahead and get to watch it firsthand. Sorry, I can't skip for the live stream, folks, but I can skip for now I just got to remember to say you wonderful people over on the Ugh. My wife sent a picture. uh, so at my workplace we have a thing. It's called RIST, right? Remove, inspect, snug, torque, right? And I apparently put in my notes risk. So my wife sent me a picture of my, you know, documentation that I did on this work order, and it says risk. And she goes, "What's the K stand for?" And I said, "Well, it's supposed to be wrist, and the K stands for could with a spelled could with a K instead of a C. You proofread before submitting." uh Oh, good lord. Oh, I am desperately waiting for this phone to get delivered. Desperately waiting for this phone to get delivered. Let's see. Because I want to take a nap. Let's see, is there a oh, wrong thing. Okay. And we're gonna go ahead and start a poll. We'll find out. Let's see. See as people go through. What's my audience use? Guess I could have, done more than just Windows or Linux. I could have said both as an option. I could have added on Mac. I mean, at least I'm trying to include. Screw it. Okay, here. End poll. I'm gonna go ahead and start a new poll. Let's start a poll. What do you prefer? Better way of asking that question. Windows, Linux, Mac, both slash all. There we go. This way I've covered everybody. All people are included, except for the free BSD people. Also, thank you to everybody that's gone ahead and liked the stream. I appreciate that. Popeye the Sailor Man. This is the longest 7 minutes of my life. Oh, come on. Let's do this. We can do it. Come on. Let's come on. Let's go. This come on. I can go. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my mind waiting for this USB to install. I should have shown how to do a Ventoy disc. I already have a Ventoy disc with it on. I could have just skipped. What was the phrase that I have to say? You wonderful people or something like that? Oh crap. Ryuk over here turn like every 5 seconds while he sleeps. He has to get up, move around, twist, and then lay back down. Whereas Noble over there has been like this for hours. I'm pretty sure he died. If it wasn't for the fact that I can literally see him breathing, I would think my cat is dead. You wonderful people, though, on the other hand, absolutely get to see that it took me 8 minutes and 2 seconds to go ahead and do this entire process. We might as well click start again. It was so much fun. It was so oh shoot, I clicked close. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna identify our drives. In my situation, I have two drives inside of my computer. You may need to install alongside. That's a whole nother story. And eventually, even though I say that I'll get to explaining how to do that, and I never do, eventually I will actually get to the point of explaining how to do that. If you're in Windows 10, we're gonna go ahead and type in disks. Gonna create and format hard drive options, right? And go. We're gonna wait for everything to load. There we go. On this computer, on this drive, if I right click it and go to properties, it's going to show me that this is the SK Hynix PC401. That is my main drive. That has my Windows install on it. If I go to this drive and right click it, we're going to see that it's a WDC PC SN730. All right. Those are the two hard drives that I have installed. And then we have USB drives that are here. So these are my two, hard drives. This is the one that we're going to be installing to the WDC drive, right? So we're going to go ahead and we're going to click right here on the start menu. We're going to hold left shift. We're going to click power and restart. We're going to keep holding. Hopefully this time, everything works out fine. If not, in the video after when this actually goes live as a video, you'll see up here the just in case option for if things don't work out, what buttons to click. All right, use a device. All right, it says Ubuntu, Fedora, UEFI, and Samsung UEFI. I actually don't know what hard drive installed this to, and I don't know why it's showing another one as an option. Oh, this is fun. I'm gonna go with partition 2. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Sounds like I need to do some wiping of my drives because we have a corrupted grub somewhere inside of this computer. All right, so USB. It happened to be the Samsung. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and run test this media and start Nobara 42. Reason why we want to do testing is because corruption is always an option, right? Notice how they both have shun in them, option and corruption. That's because they're both possible. Uh, let's see. Failed to start checksum. Warning, media check failed. We do not recommend using this medium. This will halt for 12 hours. That is the first time I have ever seen that do that. So give me a second. We're going to go ahead and pause for the people in the live stream. You guys are going to have to suffer. For those of you that are watching the video, well, we'll see you right. I'm going to have to remember to say the words now. I think we have some shenanigans going on with this whole scenario. Shenanery. I'm. Why does it think that there's a Ubuntu partition on my what? I don't know why it thinks that there's Ubuntu there. When did I do an Ubuntu install with this? You know what? Here's an idea. Go in here. Mini tool partition was. Where does it see a Ubuntu? Okay, so it had to have gotten added to the boot record. Huh. My anaconda don't. My anaconda don't. My anaconda don't want none unless you got buns on. Um, here's the thing. Let's see. What do we got here? No, no. I want. There we go. Brave. We're gonna download Brave. I am so tired of that. I mean, then again, it is also known that that charity donations go to my local humane society, and yeah. Let's see. Let's set as default browser. We're gonna set this as default browser. Okay, so now I need Nobara project that .org. Anyways, it's .org. I don't even know why I'm not it's .org. Download Nobara. We're gonna come over here and we're gonna find our download section and we're gonna go ahead and delete it as well. Delete. Yeah, might as well delete. Just delete. There we go. Delete everything. There we go. Download NVIDIA. Ooh. Official previews, you say? Ooh, hey, look at that. Ooh, yeah. NVIDIA, Katie. There we go. Agree. 925. Don't know why that song's stuck in my head. It's very obnoxious. My Gee. Okay. So yeah, so this is the situation that you run into when you don't have things go right. Filters. Add not expander. I need to add gain. Because obviously my microphone is not picking up well enough, and I should know that from having had to edit myself. Okay, so I should be a little bit easier to hear now, too, for everybody. Come the fuck on. Come the fuck on. Come the fuck on. All right, we got like 3 minutes, and then we got to rebuild the whole stupid USB thing, and then we should be able to roll. I thought my wife said she got some lunch. I got 2 minutes. I got 2 minutes, and then I can go figure out if my wife got lunch. I thought she said that she got lunch. I'm not sure. Why does my wife do the shopping? Because I do the cooking. Nobody asked that. I was just saying. I also tend to do a lot of the shopping too when on my days off. My anaconda don't. My anaconda don't. My anaconda don't unless you got. So this, honestly, in all honesty, is Nobara's fault because they named it Anaconda, and that's what got my ADHD-ridden brain, stuck on singing Anaconda. It's Nobara's fault. Blaming Nobara. Blaming no. Ooh, hey, we got to change. What happened? Who voted for what? Both all. Oh, both all. Ooh, look at you, fancy pants. That's good. That's good. I am also a both all. Oh. We got another person that voted. 75% of the audience so far. 80% of the audience is Linux use. And 90% of my sanity has dripped away. I mean, technically it says both all, so like really it's kind of like, still. Yeah, anyways. All right, let me grab that USB drive because I want to make sure we don't have. Oh, let's take the wheel. Okay, come on. 2 seconds left. 1 second left. Yes, it's done. Okay. And we're going to go back over here to Rufus. How is it done? But there we go. We're going to go back over here to Rufus. And there we go. Select. Okay. So it's going to go ahead and recreate that drive. And hopefully that's positive. I'm going to go swap the laundry around because that's what I do on my days off is I do laundry and cook and all that fun jazz. I'm going to swap the laundry around. This takes about 8 minutes to run. And see if my wife had left any lunch meat. Keep voting on that poll. I'm hoping to see, um, some nice, information like of what everybody thinks. Currently, we have 5 votes. I'll be good. All right, let's see. 7 votes. Let's see. 12. 7 votes. And yeah, okay. What do you want, Noble? What's wrong, my boy? 8 votes. 88%. 88%. Wow. Yes, my boy. Come here. Come and say hi to the world. Yeah, say hi to the world. Tell everybody how you feel about life. Yes. Yeah. Can you say hi to everybody? Yeah. I love you. You're a good boy. Did you have a good nap? Do you need to go get some food and water? Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. I love you. Oh, you want to leave me now? Okay. Entirely up to you. It's entirely up to you. But what isn't up to you and isn't up to me is remember what the frick I said. I need to remember to say at this point. I forgot. Yeah. Oh, wrong mouse. Those. Oh, is that how you really feel about that? We're gonna go ahead and restart. Yeah. Holding that shift button. Restart anyways. Hello, my beautiful boy. Your butt smells. I just want you to know I can smell it from here. You should probably clean it. Oh, hi. Yes, I love you. Yes, I do. All right, come on. Come on, cat. Catch yourself. Oh, that hurt like hell. Thanks for clawing me up. Yes, my boy. Mhm. All right. So here's the thing. You really need to get out. You know, his entire world revolves around spending time with dad, but really needs to get more kids. Like other kitties are kind of, the best thing for a cat to hang out with. Gotcha. All right. So now that we've got that, use it. No, not troubleshoot. Use a device. It says Ubuntu. That it doesn't even see the freaking. Okay, whatever. We're just gonna spam F8. All right. All right. So none of that worked. I had to rebuild the entire USB. So we're just gonna move on from here with my Samsung device. Test that Nobara media. This part doesn't take that long to do. Um, and then we can get on with the actual process here. Um, failed checksum. SDA services check media on SDA. Huh. Supported ISO no. Fragment count 20. What did it? I have not had this happen before at all. This is a weird one. Anybody know why it's doing that? Do I just need to nuke the entire freaking um test machine and just say fuck all of this? What's going on? I w- in this odd as heck scenario, I'm actually we're gonna do this live. We're gonna try something here. Um Ventoy. If you've been following along with me, just roll with me here on this. Um Mainly because I think it's useful to show that things aren't perfect, that things don't work out always in the right way. We're gonna grab this Ventoy disc, right? We're gonna go over here to Rufus, right? You make the Ventoy disc the same way that you make the Rufus disc, right? It just goes by faster. Um, right in ISO mode, continue. Okay, okay. Gonna erase everything. We already know that. And then once it's done, we're gonna actually go ahead and restart. Um, I'm gonna restart the computer. It literally takes like a minute. Um, and we'll set up the Ventoy. Actually, oh, you know what? Here. Stop. ADHD. Yeah, ADHD. It's okay. Um, don't we have Windows.zip? I've never used this. We're gonna try this. Roll with me. Roll with me. Close. Okay, Ventoy. There's an application. There you go. Install. Yes. Yes. This way we don't have to do a reboot. If you're new inside of the chat, if you're watching the live stream, do me a favor and there's a little thing to vote for what operating system you use. Okay, so we've got that. I'm wondering actually if you could update Ventoy disks. Okay, so what that does is that makes this Ventoy disk here, right? We have a D drive. Let's go over here, downloads, Nobara, Control C, Ventoy, Control V. We're gonna go ahead and paste that in there. And while this copies over, it should work better than now, right? That is the first time I've ever had media fail, and I'm really curious why. All right, for the people watching the video afterwards, I'm just gonna go ahead and pause the recording, and then we'll be back once this finishes. Wait, did I just wait? Did I do it as MBR? Yeah, it's a USB. I don't think I've ever seen a situation where that was a problem. I do have as an MBR. Oh, does it default to MBR? Yeah, you can't even change that. Show advanced option. It doesn't even. Yeah, we're just rolling Ventoy because I've never had it fail out, and Ventoy I've been using it for since January for my personal use. Um, and so I just started doing it with videos, with Ventoy. But I was trying to, I was just kind of flipping back and forth between doing it with Rufus and doing it with Ventoy. Um, okay. Or are you saying in Ventoy I did MBR? Okay, there's no option for okay. That's a first time I've ever seen that happen though. Yeah. It's in the menu. Um, Go ahead and stop. Install. Yes. Continue. Yes. Double checking. Double checking. You're positive? That's fine there now. Okay, let's go downloads, Nobara, copy, Ventoy, paste it. We got it as GPT now. I've never done it with the installer though. Okay, so I'll be back. I'm gonna go grab my ramen. I will say that much. Can I get an F in chat for not making it extra spicy? Because I made it extra spicy. Oh well. All right, we got about 5 minutes left for it to transfer everything. Wow, having blonde hair sucks. I am not balding. There is plenty of hair here. But man, that camera makes it look like I ain't got shit. Anyways. So everyone's how's everybody's day going so far? Oh, that got hot. Extra spicy by accident. Oh, oh mistakes. No, but what are you scratching at the window? Cats are psychotic creatures. That's what. Yeah. Is that how you really feel? Come here and talk to me about it. Hello, my boy. It's done. The process. process is finished. We must continue on. There is nothing more that we can do. We have no other choice. You must understand, my boy. You must understand. There is no other choice. There is no other choice. Oh. There is no other choice. We must install Nobara. Dun dun dun. I love you. Go do your thing. And he's gonna go stare out the window again. Anyways. Let me blow my nose from the Oh. All right, so we have Nobara on there, and I have ramen. All right, so shut down power. We're gonna try this. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Ooh, we have 11 votes, 73% on Linux. Both slash alls, 9%. And we have some Windows votes. Look at that. I didn't even notice that we had some Windows votes. Did I click shut down like a dumbass? At this point, doesn't really matter. All right, for my situation, I'm going to spam F8. For your situation, if I put it up here, because I know I would have put it up here for the other ones, that's going to be your boot menu keys. We're just going to roll with it. We're going to select partition 2 because no Ventoy. The first partition is going to be all of the information for the actual Ventoy, like kind of like live CD. And the second partition is where all the information is stored that it's going to read the ISOs from. So yeah. Anyways, so there we go. We're gonna go Nobara and normal mode, and we're gonna test the media. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna assume that there's some type of problem with the actual media itself that I keep downloading. And I think I'm gonna kick out my cat. System. Come on. We can do it. It hasn't failed yet, so that should be that's a good sign. Sorry to the live viewers, you guys get to watch me do my whole ramen thing. Yeah. Yeah, so it passed. Now's the part where we wait. Now's the part where we wait. Now's the part where we wait. How's everybody's day going? What caused you to click on this ridiculous live stream? All right, and so now that whole thing went through its checks. Everything came out perfectly fine. So we should have Nobara popping on the screen now. I got really lucky with that. Ready? Check in next. New York time zone. Sure. Everything's good there. Name Rifters Tech. Password is going to be super secret. Nobody can know. Nobody'll know. Nobody'll know. Nobody'll know. Nobody'll know. All right, so WD. Okay. Now, in this situation, replace a partition or erase disk, right? If we were to select this SK Hynix disk, there's an install alongside. So if you only have one hard drive, you know what? Let's go ahead. We'll do the install alongside. Right? Nope, I do not have enough. I do not have enough storage on this, do I? Oh, here we go. Here we go. So the yellow is going to be the Windows partition. The red is the Nobara partition, right? So a new Nobara partition will be created. So if we go off and we just like say, Windows needs, eh, just go ahead and split our hard drive roughly in half. Click next, and install now. So we're gonna go ahead and let that run. I haven't done one of those in a while. I showed them alongside like a year ago, I think. Something like that. Yeah. So we'll go ahead and let this installation process go through. For the live stream audience, you guys get to hang out with me for this. Or you can go watch somebody else that's better at content creation, or or just hang out with me. And then for the video viewers who just got the entire world rocked because of Noble, we'll be right back. Ramen time. I was thinking about getting some Subway. It was like pieces of cauliflower. I'm not sure. But I okay. He's kicked out now. I went to go see if I had any more Gatorades or anything, but nope, I don't. Okay. It's so much fun creating Linux content. It's actually technology in a whole. Yeah. I'm thinking it's cauliflower, guys. I'm thinking it's bits of cauliflower. Yeah. You know? Huh. Hey, it's working, right? All right. Oh my god, that was extra spicy. Oh, come on. Let's do it. Oh, we got 12 votes. Windows at 17%, both slash all at 8%, 75% for Linux. Come on. Come on. Installs take so long. So much pain. So much pain. For everyone to know, in December, I can't remember what the date is. I have to look at the dates again to see what date it was supposed to be. But we are going to be doing the live stream for um St. Jude's. Um, and just like we did last year with the Pink Moid stream, we are going to be doing a hair dye thing. I haven't figured out what color we're gonna go. We could go pink all over again. This year, I do plan on things, going in the direction of we meet the goal. So I'm gonna go ahead and bleach my hair ahead of time. We're just doing the top of my head, like literally what fits underneath my bandana and bump cap, because I work with truckers. I don't need to already explain as it is. Like, just it, just trust me. It makes my life easier. But we have $300 we need to get. Well, not $300, $296. Because somebody has already donated $4 to it. So it's gonna be over on the Twitch side of things. It's left over from last year's $200 stream. I made a mistake when I was setting up another charity thing. So what happened with that was it then added it to the current one that had already been completed. So then I can't reduce the amount again, right? Does that make sense? So we just have to finish off the $300. So you'll go over to twitch.tv/@moidy for those of the people that can do it when that happens. Just know that it's coming up. Spread the word that we have a St. Jude's thing. I'm thinking that we're gonna do purple this year. Or maybe I'll do like half pink, half purple, like straight down my head. That might be interesting. But yeah, that's coming up in December. So just keep an eye out for that on the channel. Click subscribe or go over and subscribe to the Moidy the Moidy Twitch. Um, go ahead and grab that. I also need to finish doing all the rebranding. Um, but if you head over to that link uh, and click the follow, then just keep an eye out for when it says St. Jude's. That is the series of basically from now until that time in December. Um, any of the streams that say St. Jude's are actually going to be where we're trying to get the goal of getting to that, because it's $300 is a lot of money. Um, so I'm hoping to get to that St. Jude's level. That's just kind of where we're at. Wow, I need 3%. Would you? All right. So, anyways, inside of Nobara, there's a little game that you can play. Oh yeah, I knocked that out good. Hell yeah, hell yeah. So yeah, so the St. Jude's stream is gonna be pretty fun. Um, Unlike last year where my ass um had it to where there was like bits goals and donation goals. Unlike last year, um I am not doing a bit school. It is all St. Jude's donation. There's no subscriber. If people decide to, do subscribers, which I encourage people to not do. People decide to do subscribers, that doesn't count towards anything. Everything is going to be charity related. Period. 110%. Like no if and or buts about it. She said, "Hey, yeah, 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 hey, yeah, yeah." What's going on? If you do it right, if you do it right, you can line up without any mistakes. Oh, I'm gonna make my, I'm gonna make some mistakes here. Yep, 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 yep. Yeah, it's part of life. Let's see. Why are we stuck at 90 freaking 3? No, my word. Yeah, okay, new game. Let's see. Come on, Nobara, you got me so damn bored at this point. The Let's see, what do we got here? Wait, there's like that what she said, and then there's a that's what she said, not green screen. Wait a second, that's what she said. That's what she said. Oh, I need to remove the other. That's what she said. Wait, um, my alerts. I almost feel like this install has completely failed or something. If it wasn't for the fact that I can click new game, I'd really be like concerned. There we go. Lord have mercy. Okay. Well, now that we got to that part, Chris. My wait, but here's the thing. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. All right, that finished. We went ahead and clicked restart. Now we're gonna go down here to Fedora. 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 No, this doesn't work. This does not work at all. Let's see. Chatbot, insight, scenes. I know I have a channel points. Wait. Tipping, channel points. My alerts for channel points. Okay. All right, we're going to remove that one. Okay. We are really striking out with this live stream here. I swear to God. There's jack squat that's happening. Here I am. Rock you like a hurricane. Here I am. Fedora. Here we go. Here we go. Now we're getting some action. All right. All right. So now we're in the Fedora setup. Good here. Let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and do this here. So now the installation is done, right? When it comes to that, it has the NVIDIA drivers already. I can show you how to kind of like take a look at that real quick here in a second. Just trying to pull up Steam stuff real quick. This way we can start that process of installing Steam, installing a game. Come on. You can do it. I have faith in you. You can do it all night long. The Adam Sandler movie. Oh, I'm gonna lose my mind here. Oh, I didn't think about this. Wrong thing. Wrong. I had the wrong mouse. Okay. Let's launch this from here. Yeah, Yes, it's me. Dominoes. You can lead the way. Fedora, 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 Fedora. This device install. Good Lord, I am so tired. All right, so now that we're here, we've got this first setup done. We're gonna go ahead and launch the update utility with Fedora, right? You have to run updates or Nobara. With Nobara, you have to run updates. Nobara and Fedora, same system. Yeah. Anyways, with Nobara, Nobara, you have to run updates through the update system tool. You do not run DNF update. It's just it is not an option that you do. So like in a Fedora system, you would go over here, Control Alt T, then sudo DNF update, right? You do not do this. I'm not going to do it. I don't want to bork the system, but that's the command that you use. You use the Nobara update utility, right? Make sure that we're doing that. What's up, Ghost? How you doing, my man? What you been up to, brother? Oh my word. Nobara. 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 I want to take a nap so bad, but I'm waiting for the freaking phone. Viking ordered a new phone. Just, I'm good just working on some projects. I've got two sponsored type things that should be working out soon. Oh, I know why I'm so tired. I haven't had a monster or a ghost at all today. Crap, that makes sense. Oh. Yeah, of course you would vote that you use Windows. You're not having me. What? I think you used the wrong your, and I don't know what the other portion is supposed to be there. Nabara, Nabara. No. How do I time him out? Is there a way that just go ahead and just use around timeout 10 seconds? Yeah, there we go. He's on a timeout for 10 seconds. I love how you get timed out and it freaking deletes all your messages. I didn't say to delete messages. Okay, anyway, updates are complete. Now we just need to find out. Abyssus is almost done downloading. I think Abyssus is a good one to test with, just because it's a very intensive game. All right. So Abyssus is transferring itself from my main computer to this machine. Once it's done with that, we will go over some conversations about Linux. They'll work out pretty well. It'll be pretty basic here. This has just been the longest damn live stream on the planet. I thought, we'll do a live stream for like an hour. It'll be like all, to done, like easy peasy. But no. Today's live stream has been everything's a nightmare. All that is really funny. Do y'all have the tool? Do y'all have the part number for a tool to remove GM's PVC tamper-proof bolt? And someone said liquid 916 degrees. Look, yeah. Somebody else sent a picture of a dead blow hammer and a chisel. Vice grips. With a PCV. All right. So we have Abyssus installed. We're all up to date, right? Steam comes stock on Nobara. So you don't have any weird installs that you have to do like anything there. There's only one thing that I have found that's actually needed, like absolutely needed, when we do a NVIDIA with Linux. And I will absolutely show you that after we get done with showing that it works just fine. I have to click stop. Yes, confirm. I forgot. Right click, properties, Mango HUD. percent sign, command, percent sign. Now we'll launch it. Let's see. What? Ba 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 ba. There we go. Now we're getting the shaders to run. It was the hot fix. That is one thing that you will need to know when it comes to Linux, regardless of AMD or NVIDIA or Intel, is that uh, hotfix can cause problems. Right click on whatever game that you're going to. When it comes to the Proton side of things, the hotfixes can cause some issues. Go in compatibility morgue compatibility morgue. Anyways, mode and um, click force and then select the most recent stable branch. So that in my situation, that's Proton 9. Um, but yeah, select the most recent stable branch, and that'll get you. I'll get you where you need to work towards. I'll get you where you need to go. That'll get you to go with going for the thing to go. All right, we're at 92. Come on. Just noticed that somebody I haven't seen in a long time is live right now, so I just threw him live on my ear. All right, so should launch, right? Oh, for the love of Pete. We're just not gonna get the friggin' Steam overlay, or not gonna get go wait, sudo dnf install mango hud. Mango hud should already be is already installed. Yeah. What the flip? See if I Air cannot run as root user. Okay, okay. Properties, I still have command turned off, right? Okay, okay. Launch options. Okay. See if it'll give us Mango HUD that way. It did. Look at that. Okay. All right. All right. So let's throw my headphones on real quick. Let's see. Okay, okay. There we go. All right, sorry. Okay, so I think I got everything set here. All right, so that should work. That should work. Okay, okay. Okay, so then my game. Okay, now I just need to have HDMI coming through. Okay, okay. Because we need the audio ourselves. Okay, there we go. Oh, shoot. Okay. Why is that coming through as that should be coming through as HDMI? What the hell? Advanced property. So wait, if it's going through game, why do I not hear it? Options, audio. All right, so it says game is what it's going through. Why does it say game is what it's going through? Prop, uh, properties. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's supposed to be going through. Why the hell is HDMI not pushing audio through HDMI? Sorry, give me a second. I'm trying to figure out why we got this. Why is it? I hope you guys are able to hear this. I don't know why it's coming through as game. Well, here's my headphone. All right. Anyways, so we're gonna go through this. Keep an eye on that at that the frame rate that's up here. Okay. What the hell? What the flip? Really? Did I push it too far? Oh my word. Apparently we crashed. We're gonna try this again. And I got quite a few hours in this. Okay. Been some lag, and I'm pretty sure the lag that we're about to experience, the lag that we're experiencing, it might be a proton thing. We're gonna have to take a look and play with it because it was going just fine. It also is possible that was just a rare occasion kind of situation. If you guys have never played Abyssus, it's a wonderful game. Okay, that held up just fine. No. Okay, so I'm able to return to lobby. Find out if all right, let's see. Or could it be like Mango HUD's causing the problem? They didn't want to launch beforehand with Mango HUD 8.05. Let's see. Taste some- it wasn't. So I will say this much: it was not doing this in my testing. Abyssus is the game that I chose to test it with. Um, it was not doing this with my testing. Um, so I'm a bit confused on that front as well. Oh, is there? Or second, 1 second, it did not give us that. That was interesting. Oh, no, I didn't test the. I didn't test the frames per second. I was just testing the game by itself. I didn't have a business in that last one, or well, in my testing. So also options, graphics, did have. Let's oh, wrong way. I could have sworn it was this way. Oh, I went backwards. So I'm like half falling asleep right now. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh, oh, oh. Getting wrecked. Getting wrecked. It's holding at like a good 120 FPS. Like we're getting some weird lockups, but I don't think that's the card. In fact, actually, I'd like to um I'd like to test that on Windows and see what I'm getting. What happens if I launch it without Mango? If I launch it without Mango, am I going to get the same experience? Or no? Let's see what we got. And then I need to take a nap. Oh my god. Whoops. I looked over at my stream. What on earth is the story with this? We are even more unstable. What on earth? Okay, so that one went through nice and easy. No other golden vases. Because golden vases are the only way you get like certain like upgrades. Wow. I'm really upset here. You know what? Um, um, Uh, there we go. Five 580. Uh, close window. Okay, so here's the last thing I want to do though, real quick. Is kind of go over this option here. I'm gonna figure out what's going on. I'm gonna figure out what's going on first before I publish the full video here. Um, so if you're in the full video, yeah, I don't know. Okay, sudo. We need to do sudo nano NVIDIA dash mode set dot conf. Wait, no. It's a CD. There we go. Slash etc slash mod probe. Mod probe, right? Dot D and ls. Yeah. Okay. Sudo nano NVIDIA. Dagnammit. Okay. This was something that I found. So what we need to do, well, not I found, smarter people than me found. What we need to do is capital NV reg underscore capital P RESERVE capital MEMORY capital ALLOCATIONS equals 1, and then NV reg underscore capital TEMPORARY capital FILE capital PATH equals forward slash var forward slash TEMP control S X. Okay. What that does, by adding that, what that does is it makes it to where when your system goes to sleep, it can come back. So we go over here and type power management, right? And we set sleep to 1 minute. We click OK, apply, right? After 1 minute, the computer will go to sleep and then it'll come back. After 1 minute, the computer will go to sleep. Then when we wiggle the mouse, it'll come back. There's a problem within NVIDIA, specifically in Wayland, where you jiggle the mouse, hit the keyboard, whatever, and it doesn't come back from that condition. It just stays a black screen. So then you have to restart. What this does is it allows you to be able to not have to restart. That's all. So I'm gonna wait for 1 minute to pass and it'll go to sleep, and then I'll jiggle the mouse and everything will be happy. How can people drink city water? Okay. The lights are off on the fans. The fans are spinning down on the computer. CPU fan is stopped. It's doing its breathing like it's asleep. I'm going to go ahead and press on the um, keyboard real quick, and it will come back. So if you're dealing with that issue, I will also do a video for that. Probably a good idea. But yeah, I'm going to figure out why things are behaving that way, and then we'll keep going. That was kind of obnoxious. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why I was doing that. I gotta stop streaming. I need. See you guys in the next.